I've been cooped up in this Mini Cooper, singing to myself, going through drive-through after drive-through, looking for some help. I'll miss my family and my girl and my friends there by my side. If you feel the beat.
갑자기 또 바빠져가지고. 밑에 뭐가 있어? 그러게.
레몬 얼그레이티 따뜻한 거. 됐다. 그러게.
이게 더 짧잖아.
I've been cooped up in this Mini Cooper, singing to myself, going through drive-through after drive-through, looking for some help. I'll miss my family and my girl and my friends there by my side.